All right, final score once again, New Haven 58, Stonehill 52. Trish Brown is the head coach for the Stonehill Skyhawks. Nice enough to come out and chat with us. That was...
I need to talk about it with somebody beside my assistants.
talk away. That was... we knew it was going to be a low-scoring game. Both teams are so good defensively. I don't know if I've ever seen that kind of intensity. There was that one exchange where both teams got back-to-back 30-second shot clock violations. That's
right.
That's hardcore defense we saw today.
It was. New Haven did a great job against us. You know, they mixed it up a little in man and zone, which we knew, but it kind of threw us out of our rhythm early. You know, I don't think we've shot that poorly in a while in terms of, you know, the looks that they were getting us early. But you know, you got to make shots. I think we had enough good shots that unfortunately weren't falling. But you know, the good thing is we stayed disciplined defensively, and you know, we held them under 59 points, which is our goal defensively. You know, you gotta score more points. At this point, we can play defense as well as we did, and I think we did. You know, they've got some great scores, but you know, the basket, we just couldn't put it in the basket.
If you came into this afternoon and someone said they'll score 58 points, you figure you're walking out with a win.
Absolutely, absolutely. I would have said we did a great job defensively, and you know, hopefully we're up in the 60s somewhere at least.
Yeah.
Being at home, you know, having I think we shoot well here. Obviously, I think we've had some good outings, but you know, you give the credit to New Haven. I think they battled harder than they probably have all year. You know, they had nothing to lose. They haven't been to the tournament in a while, the NE10s, and they came with a great intensity. You know, I think I was disappointed. I think they got a couple, you know, way more of the 50-50 balls, loose balls, especially early. Like, you know, we were heading there, but they were coming up with that second chance. So. A little disappointed, but you know what? We're a young team, and this is where it shows. You know, that tentativeness, you know, that inability to keep it possession by possession and just bring something different. So,
I guess what really jumps out at me was down the stretch. This New Haven team is last in the 15-team NE10 shooting free throws, and they made 10 in a row.
True. There you go. It's tournament time. Magic things happen for people. Yeah. I mean, again. And we had our chances at the stripe. I don't know what we finished at, but let me see. It's right here.
Weren't a whole lot of chances, that's for sure.
Yeah.
Very few whistles in the first 3 quarters, and then
right.
they just started to blow the whistle more in the final 10 minutes.
Right. And I'm okay with that. I love when they let you play, especially at this time of year.
I agree.
Yeah.
I totally agree.
Yeah.
You are 6th in the East region.
Right. Right.
So now it's a wait and see. Do you think what the resume is good enough?
We'll see.
Yeah.
We'll see. I think so. I think, you know, for us to be a 6, I think they're respecting the body of work. I think it really is going to depend on if, you know, one of the favorites in the conferences get knocked off and somebody sneaks in that way. But, you know, like I just said to the team, I hope this isn't our last outing, and we're going to treat it like it's not. You know, they'll get some days off here, but we'll come back to practice, and you know, hopefully we're headed someplace for the NCAA tournament. It would be a shame if this was the last one. You know.
With that, talk to me about your 2 seniors, because we haven't had a chance to do that. 2 young ladies who have been with this program all 4 years, integral part of the program. Why don't you start with Taylor Warnham?
Taylor's done a great job. You know, she's bringing that senior possession by possession kind of attitude. You know, she comes fired up and ready to roll. You know, she knows this is it. I think for both of them, both have been great role players for us in their careers, and Taylor's ability to come off the bench. She's poised offensively. You know, she makes good passes. You know, I think our issue with Taylor this year has been just some matchup issues. You know, New Haven went pretty small and athletic at times, so it's hard to, if we're playing man, it's hard to get her in there at those points. I think Mati has had one of the best years she's had. You know, she's really defensively, she's always been one of our better defenders on ball. She has a great ability to keep the ball in front, or, uses her athleticism well. I think this year she developed as an offensive player more, and, her ability to get to the rim and just shoot that foul line jumper has been really consistent for us. So, yeah, they both have done great jobs as seniors.
And good kids at the end of the day.
Yeah, for sure, for sure. It's will be very different without them, and I hope this isn't the last time they get to play. Obviously, it'll be the last time here at the Merkert.
But on the other side of
emotional.
things too, you're losing 2 seniors, but boy, you got a wealth of talent coming back. And there was one point during the game today where I looked out on the floor and you had 3 freshmen out there. I think a sophomore and a junior.
Right.
And you're a team that has a good chance to wind up playing in the NCAAs. Go back to October.
Right.
You and your coaches are sitting down. Do you look at it and say, what do you think we'll do this year before it's all said and done? And now look at it today, and you've got to figure that you're playing with house money.
Absolutely, absolutely. But the frustrating part is you get to this stage, and you don't think about that anymore. You think about, we've got a great opportunity to do some damage, and as our young kids have developed and gotten better. But no, when I take a step back, I can look and say, this has been quite a year. Definitely not one that we had anticipated in terms of, being ranked regionally right now. I wasn't. We knew the potential, but like I said the other day, I think how strong we started with these young kids, that was the most impressive, and that was the most surprising thing for me, that they were able to really assimilate to the college game. And really it's about, for that freshman class especially, their work ethic. Like they work really hard every day in practice, and that's translated into them getting minutes on the floor. And obviously Kayla has an amazing ability to score, but she's really improved defensively. You have Emily Bramante, you have Bella Santoro. Those 2 kids, they just work hard, and they understood the college game a lot quicker than we thought. So.
And just briefly, Kayla Raymond, that first 3 she threw up there in the final seconds wasn't even close. The ball comes right back to her again, and she knocks it down. If that's not the epitome of the shooter's mentality, I don't know what that is.
Right. No, I know. It's amazing. She's got a great confidence and a great poise to her in the offensive end. And, that Assumption, where in a buzzer beater Assumption, she catches and lays it in to win the game. She just has that kind of confidence in her game, and she's just going to make everybody around her better in the next 3 years. It's going to be really fun to watch.
So what's the timetable now? NCAA regionals are announced when?
Not till next Sunday, till the conference tournaments are done. So, yeah, it's a little frustrating. It's a little bit of a waiting game, but hopefully, if I feel good if we stay, about the same place in the regional rankings this week, having lost today. I feel pretty good, but we'll see. Again, there could be upsets, and that would be a shame. But hopefully, we got a few more in us.
All right. Well, Coach, as always, thanks for all your time with us this season. It's been fun.
My pleasure.
Sorry it ended on this note, but I have a pretty good feeling you're going to play again.
Thanks.
Thanks.
And all, so I'm ready to go. I think that's what we'll count on.
Right.
Charlie said so.
Charlie said it, so let's practice tomorrow. All right.
Well, thanks for all your support this year.
Thanks, Coach.